Well, it's official. Trey Reed unfortunately ended his own life. Now, this is according to both local and state investigators who obviously not only looked at and inspected the body, but they also have video footage confirming what they believe is, in fact, a self-deletion by this young man. And then not only that, the FBI has been involved from day one, according to them. But before you decide to keep scrolling and just move on to the next story, there's a couple of things I think worth bringing out here. Now, ever since the assassination of Charlie Kirk, there has been an upsurgence of some black voices online who wanted to somehow find a way to center black people in the center of that story. And one of the claims that they were making was that somehow that you had white people that were going to use this Charlie Kirk assassination as a way to go on HBCU campuses and to attack black students. A story did eventually coming out making that claim. However, the FBI did investigate it and found it to be a hoax and that there was nothing to it. Now enter the tragic case of Trey Reed, where people just immediately rushed online to try to interweave Charlie Kirk in his story, to try to make it seem as if that somehow this young man died as a result of some type of retaliation. Now, never mind this particular case here that happened only within hours of Trey Reed's unfortunate ending within the same state and about 2 hours away. A narrative had to be filled. And when I use my platform to urge people to wait until all the facts come in, this is the kind of comments that I received. Now, what you're looking at is from Google Trends. And as you can see, as more information was coming out and it became apparent that this young man did in fact take his own life, as you can see, the interest in the story dropped substantially. The sad reality to this is that at the end of the day, people didn't even care about Trey Reed. What they cared about was filling a narrative. And like the fact that when you look at the black community, it is black men who are leading the way when it comes to suicides. The truth be told is that their bodies have no value to the so-called black community unless there's some clap back at Whitey narrative to be filled. And now Trey is gone and you're here left to keep scrolling. And for those of you who believe that black people do not self-delete, I actually took time to compose a chart that has 50 cases of black folks doing just that. And yes, if you take a close look at it, you'll find numbers of cases of black people who did decide to end it all by hanging.